What's up, YouTubers? Welcome back to our channel, guys. In case you didn't know, I'm Ren.
And I'm Bex.
And I'm Maddie.
And we're here to
chat with you guys.
sing with you guys.
And speak life with you guys.
And a Christian perspective of life.
As much as possible.
Pretty much.
Okay, so today we have a special video for you guys today. We're going to be doing a Q&A, where each of us have prepared 10 secret questions that we're going to ask each other. I'm going to kick us off with question number 1. What is your favorite Bible verse and why?
It's Romans 8:28, which says, all things work together for good for those who love the Lord and are called according to His purpose and plan.
Preach.
I love my Bible verse because I feel like no matter if I'm having a good day or a bad day, it just gives me so much hope to know no matter what, God is working everything out for my good.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I love that Bible verse.
Psalm 34:18. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. And I was just like going through my Bible and I was going through some hard stuff and I just read that verse and it was like very comforting.
That is a good
really
verse.
sweet.
If you could move anywhere, where would you go?
I think I would probably go to Ithaca, New York, because it's kind of a small town. There's not a lot of buildings. There's a lot of mountain ranges and
I've
flowers.
really never heard of that town, so I think I have to look it up. That's pretty cool.
I would like to move to Sicily. I'm actually Sicilian, and so I would love to go to Italy, and I'm scared to death to travel there just to stay for a little while, so I feel like I would feel less scared if I was physically, like, moving there. I know, like, you think that's crazy, but I would like to live there because I love Italian food, and I love their language and their accent, and I just would it's so stinking beautiful. I would just love to be there and experience
I
living
can
there.
agree with that.
Okay, so my question is, what is your favorite kind of shoes?
Okay. My favorite type of shoes is a high-heeled tennis shoe because I am very dressy, but at the same time I love being casual and being sporty all at the same time.
Mine would have to be sandals. I feel like I can wear sandals every day. Like, if it didn't get cold, I would probably wear them every day because they're just so comfortable.
Girl, wear them in the cold. Freeze.
Maybe I will.
My question number 2 is, what's something about you that nobody knows?
For me, that no one might not know is that I secretly collect snow globes. I've always been obsessed with snow globes in Christmas too, but these are not all Christmas snow globes. They're like snow globes from places I've traveled to or gone, or people have given them to me. I just love snow globes because they're just so special. It's like a little place that you can imagine yourself being in, and at that time it makes me feel like I can actually be there. I don't know, I just love them.
That's cool.
Everyone assumes that I'm like rude or like that I don't like anybody when it's kind of true, but at the same time when you get to know me, I'm much nicer.
People get that vibe from me as well. Like, they think I'm like all defensive and antisocial, but really I'm just, you know, it's me. It's who I am.
Reserved.
Yeah, I'm just reserved, but once you meet me, I'm crazy. You can't see my shirt. Read my shirt.
Okay. Can't wait to hear what you guys have to say.
Okay.
What is your dream date?
Ooh, a less casual date, and like you could be eating snacks and watching a movie that you guys have probably already seen, so that you don't have to focus on the movie. You can talk to each other.
That's such a good
and
point.
have a good time.
Mine would be a picnic. It could be outside, inside, I don't care where. Us eating like
That's so
Chick-fil-A or Moe's or something, and us being or whatever, you know, like our favorite snacks and stuff, basically what you said. And being able to just have like deep conversation and connect and just really have fun, just getting to know each other
Yeah, I love
on
that.
a deeper level.
I like that. It's cute.
Would you prefer skirts or shorts?
I would definitely say skirts because honestly, I love skirts. They're just so girly. They just make me feel like really girly and like, I don't know, I just love them. Probably more long skirts would feel more comfortable, but I just like skirts.
It's really hard, but if I had to say goodbye to one, I'd say goodbye to skirts. I think it'd be more casual. Like skirts, I love them so much, but they're just so high maintenance. Whereas shorts, you know, I can just be me.
If you're wearing a skirt, you have to sit a certain way.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's true.
you're right. There we go with the comfortability. You're right. And I can't jump up and down. I can't do a split. I can't do a backflip.
Okay, I don't think I've ever seen you do a backflip, but
Okay, I can. Okay.
okay.
Maybe I'll be in one of our videos.
Probably not.
Bex, how to do a backflip.
I demonstrate right now, but I've already shown you how crazy I am. Okay, my question number 3 is, what's your favorite trait and Mr. Right. Let's just put that out there. Number one, make sure your chick or your guy is a Christian.
I think the second most important thing is that you're really good friends. Be best friends. Like, you love hanging out with him, even if you know that he might not like you.
Okay, I was kind of thinking like some person that I could have a lot of fun with. Have fun, go to different places, trying new things, and just basically like kind of similar to what you said, being friends, but
Someone just pulls you out of your comfort zone.
Yes.
yeah. What is one thing you really like about yourself? Like, it's that moment where you guys can be all like kind of like full of yourself moment. Like, what is that one thing you're like, it's really unique about yourself that you just love?
I guess one thing that I like about myself would be that I don't dislike somebody just because one of my friends doesn't like them.
I'm really generous. If you ask me for anything, I'm gonna give it to you. Anything you need, I'm there for you. Like,
Aww.
any money, clothes.
It is true.
If it's
It's
my
true.
food, like I'm starving to death and I haven't eaten in a week, I'm gonna give you my food. Like, I don't
It's
care
so
if you just
true.
ate, I'm gonna give it to you because, like, God has shown me so much generosity in my life, and I want to help other people too.
It's true. I was at school and I lost my debit card, but she spent the last of it that she had on me.
That's a really good story.
Stop.
Okay, where is your favorite place to listen to music?
Okay, my favorite place to listen to music to is outside. Be able to listen to like my worship music or like my favorite songs and just embrace the beauty of the world that God has created. It's just something about that. I could just be like having the worst life ever. I just feel peace, and I just love that.
Okay, guys, don't judge me. My favorite place to listen to
no.
music is in my room. Probably where it's playing out loud, or sometimes maybe a little bit better when it's playing in my ears, because then I feel like I'm on the stage and I'm like dancing and I'm singing and I can really feel like I'm there
I feel
in front of a crowd. Like, don't judge me. When I'm in my room and I listen to music, I'm like, there's my stage, there's my crowd. A little concert for yourself.
I do that outside too, guys. Don't be happy you're not my neighbors. Really, it would be 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm outside screaming music. I'm surprised I don't get in trouble. My next question is, how would you describe your first date? Or if you had to plan the agenda for the day, what would you do? So think outside of your boyfriend.
My first date, I've been like kind of planning this, guys. I mean, I've had a first date before, but I was thinking this is like my kind of dreamish date. Anyway, it would be Christmas time, and we are going
Yeah, it's up to
on a
season.
carriage ride, and we're just like kind of sightseeing around the city or town, and we're like having our blankets, and we pull out some cookies and hot chocolate.
Well, good luck to Mr. Wren, but
I just thought that would be perfect, guys. It's so like cozy and dreamy. I love it.
Oh
it's
my
cute.
gosh.
I love
Yeah.
it too.
It gives
If
you
he
a-
likes you, though, he will be willing to do all of that.
Absolutely. So don't settle.
Well, my favorite place to be is in my car. So if we were going on like a tiny little road trip or something and we had snacks and the music was like chill, it doesn't matter where you're going. Like, it's just that you're with them.
I like
Yeah,
that.
I like that too. That's really cute.
No, I really like that. If you could live in a movie, what would it be? And you would be the main character.
If I could pick one movie to live in for the rest of my life, just because I had to live it over and over again, I couldn't handle High School Musical for the rest of my life. I would choose Pride and Prejudice, the zombie version.
Oh, really?
Oh!
Okay, guys, that movie is romantic, but not too much because that's
Even
not
in
my
the-
style.
Even in the midst of living
Did
your
not-
life?
Let me finish. I get to be a warrior, knife throwing zombie slayer, okay, for the rest of my life, and I'm married to basically the most nicest, romantic, deep, dark, and mysterious
Dulcie?
Mr. Yes, like his character, Mr. Darcy, is so like he's so
You know?
reserved and like mysterious, and he like connects with Elizabeth, and that they're both not really emotional, which is like I totally like connect with that.
I told you what movie I wanted to live in. It's probably like kind of scary like yours, but still, I still feel the same way
Done.
about the love interest. Twilight.
Maddie would live in Bride Wars. Would you imagine yourself in that movie forever?
Yeah, I would. I love drama. What's the most important quality when looking for a husband or wife?
Kind of like adventurous. someone that's funny. I like to laugh and joke
Yeah.
around, so if someone's just like willing to not take life so seriously, I think that's cool, but not too much. Like, not someone that's like can't stop joking around, but someone who
Yes,
just like
definitely.
lighten the mood and make people laugh. It's so important.
Someone who can make you laugh
Yes.
when you're sad.
Yeah,
Yes,
definitely.
that's
But when
so
you're
important.
Deep in your feels, you're not making jokes.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
good.
open in that I want you to trust me with being able to tell me things about yourself. Like, I don't want you to have like your guard up for like ever. Like, I want you to trust that if I'm like, okay, you can tell me anything. Okay, I'm here for you.
Yeah.
I want you to be open and be like, okay, I'll tell you everything, versus me like, okay, I feel like they totally just don't trust me. My next question is something for you guys to tell the audience, anybody out there. What is a direct sign, in your personal opinion, that out of like every sign, like this is a direct sign that a girl or guy likes you?
If they definitely like you and they're not really like afraid for people to know, they're gonna go out of their way to do things for you. They'll like run across the hall to open the door for you. They'll just do extra stuff.
Okay.
I think kind of sure sign is like whenever you come around them, they're like looking for you, or you already automatically see that they kind of notice you, and then like when you're talking to them, their face kind of lights up and they're just like they can't stop smiling and staring at you with that kind of like enduring look, like you don't even know what you're saying, but everything you're saying is amazing.
Like you could be saying absolutely nothing.
I think that's just for 10, but that really does happen. Like,
And
when
it's
a
not
guy-
just for guys
notice-
either, it's girls
Yeah, it's
too.
girls too.
Girls will look at a guy and be like,
Oh, I know, I've done that.
I mean,
yes, I'm talking to them like, wait, huh? Wait, what'd you say?
Or, like, no matter what you're doing, they're just always looking at me. They're like,
Stop.
I don't care what you're saying.
Yeah,
I'm just glad you're saying that.
So my question would be, how would you describe your first coming to Jesus moment?
Okay, I got a really good one. My life is very complicated, guys, and I'm so thankful for it, but I did not get a cell phone until I was in, I don't even remember. I think I was in like 10th grade. I know that sounds totally pathetic, and it is, but I didn't have one. Yeah, so I lived through school, high school and middle school, watching people be on their phones all the time, which I wasn't really missing out because, listen, you miss so much of life staring at your phone anyway, so I didn't realize that God was protecting me from that until I got a phone. Definitely getting a phone was an answered prayer for me because I always wanted one, because I have so many friends like all over that have moved away that I couldn't connect with or like keep in contact with because I didn't have a phone. I was able to download Christian music and listen to sermons and that I like never done before, and I was able to get the Bible app and read my Bible wherever I was, which I never knew I could do before until I got a phone, and he kind of like helped me turn something that could have been a curse into a blessing.
Just overall, like, especially like after I've gone through some stuff and like say a family member has died or something, and like I'm not really sure where they were in their faith, and like afterwards he would reveal to me in like just certain ways that they probably were, and so like gave me comfort.
I do love that God does that for me too. I just lost my aunt and I just felt peace when she died. Like, I lost her a couple of days ago, and I know she's in heaven.
Okay, to lighten the subject, what is your favorite animal to cuddle?
Okay, I would choose a pug. They're my dream dog, and if I had one, that would be my cuddle buddy.
If maybe horses weren't so I would love to hug a horse.
When is it the right time to tell someone you like them?
I feel like as a Christian woman, it's probably not the right time if he just doesn't seem interested or like you barely know him. I feel like it's only right to say that you like them if they clearly like you.
Better to kind of wait if you go on a date, or if you know for sure, you're like, yeah, I've come to the conclusion I do like you.
Yeah.
You know, but it's kind of like they're first. They're doing it first. You know, they're admitting they like you first, and then you're like, oh, it's your choice.
It is kind of hard to know, though, sometimes. It's hard to know because I mean, life is short, and you don't want to like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You're Mr. Right, just be like need a nudge, and you never give him the nudge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
definitely.
always been my thought. Like, I just don't want to waste time.
You should
And I'd be like,
over.
okay, you know, what if
Yeah,
she's just
and
waiting
it's
for me to
don't
say
overdo
it?
it.
Sometimes that is a thought, like, I don't want to waste my time. But then other times it's like, you kind of will get that understanding, like, oh, he does. You know, and you know kind of if it's worth
Yeah.
taking a chance on or not. What is one important thing for your friend to be? Like a trait for your friend to be?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I feel like if you're with your friend and you're just confiding in her, you don't want her to just, you know, tell everybody else.
Oh my
what you're
gosh,
going through.
yes, I know what you mean.
Mhm.
Yes. I would say dependability. I think that I'm a really independent, I think that's the word. I'm a really independent person. So I like to do everything on my own, like even struggling. I am not going to tell you that I'm struggling. I'm going to want to face it all on my own. So the reason why I say dependability in a friend is because if I'm calling you, that means I really need help.
Okay. What is your favorite pastime?
Listening to music. Like, I really just like listening to worship music, like
Yeah, I would agree with
Lecrae
that.
and
Me too. I
Torn
love.
Wells and
Yeah.
Riley Clemens
That's
and Tori Kelly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's listening to music.
What do you like about Buford?
I love the trees, I'm not gonna lie. Every time I'm in the car and I'm on a long car ride to like my best friend's house, I mean he lives pretty far, so like there's a whole bunch of trees and it's just beautiful.
The views around Buford are amazing, even though it seems like there's really nothing to do. You really can't get like, it feels like this beautiful skyline and a beautiful ocean view everywhere you go, and it just feel like no matter where you are in Buford, it's just so beautiful. What's your favorite weird snack?
I like hot fries and I like dipping them in queso.
Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good.
No, I have not had that.
That sounds
It
good.
does sound good.
I've dipped them in spinach dip before, and that was pretty good. I guess it's not that weird. I like peanut butter and jelly waffles. Like, I'll just take chocolate chip waffles, regular waffles, strawberry waffles. It doesn't matter what kind of waffle, and I'll just put peanut butter and jelly inside of it.
It sounds good.
Guys, it's amazing. If you haven't had it, try it. I promise, like, if you're depressed, that's like a depression food right there.
Oh my goodness.
What is the most frustrating thing that you don't like about your hair? Like, if you have like some kind of weird hair part or
my
something.
goodness. Are you kidding me? Mine would have to be my kitchen. No, guys, this is what they call it. My mom told me, and my coworkers, like from back in the day. I guess it's like a ethnic thing, but it's so annoying. Look at this. Literally, guys, I will brush and hairpin and put gel and hairspray and every hard thing, anything. You have anything to tell me, I will try it. It won't work, okay? I just learned to try to cope with it because, you know, I can't do anything about it, but it drives me insane.
Okay.
It really does.
I think I would say when you have a really good hairstyle that you like and you want to keep it for the next, or you want to do it again and you
Yes.
can't redo it.
Oh my gosh, I hate
that's
that.
annoying.
Man,
That's really annoying.
or like when you like are about to take a shower, and that would be when your hair looks the best. Would you rather have a personal chef who makes you whatever you want, whenever you want, or have an unlimited, like a debit card with money on it, like an unlimited amount of money, but that card you can only use for groceries?
The card.
Yeah, I think I'd say that too, because I kind of get tired of someone cooking it for myself. It's like almost like fast food, which I also get tired of, and I just want to kind of make my own food for myself in a way. So, yeah, I would say the credit card. What's your favorite thing to do during Christmas? I'll say that.
Okay. Christmas is my favorite
Oh my
holiday.
goodness, if you couldn't tell, that's why I put this on the list. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. My favorite thing to do around Christmas is probably. It's hard. I'm choosing between watching Christmas movies and listening to Christmas music.
Oh my goodness.
Darn, that's really
Ugh.
hard. I have to say movies. I have to say movies. I love the Hallmark Channel for Christmas movies, guys. Like, that's my obsession. I love Hallmark movies.
I don't really like Christmas, and let me tell you why. Because people have made it so much about what it's not about.
Yeah.
And the only thing that I like about Christmas is what it is representing, Jesus' birth,
Amen.
and why we're all here and everything. I feel like I would like it more if we could all just focus on what it's actually
What it's really about. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
absolutely.
awesome.
How do you deal with rude people?
Oh my gosh. You trying to call me out?
No.
Okay, so how I've always like dealt with people that I felt like were kind of rude and didn't really like me. I just want to be like extra nice to them, so no matter what, they don't have something, they like don't have anything left to judge. They're like, man, this girl is just too nice. Like, I just want to be friends with her.
Yeah.
You know, she likes me even if I'm being mean to her. She accepts me for who I am. Yeah, like I love forcing people into being nice to me eventually, where they like, okay, they have to change their heart.
I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you that I'm a nice person when I deal with rude people, because that would be a lie, and God knows. But as of lately, my faith has been growing. I have been trying to deal with rude people, and that I just need to remove myself from the situation and pray. And one of my favorite pastors, his name is Tony Evans, and he said to pray for me and don't talk about me. And that has changed my life, guys. I promise that literally every time I start to talk about somebody or somebody's making me mad, I literally am like, don't pray for them. I said, don't talk about them, pray for them. Sorry. And like, even for myself, I'm like, anybody, I think somebody was talking to me, I'm like, please don't talk about me, guys, just pray for me. And so like, that's changed my life. I'm like, I'm just gonna pray about it, Lord, they're driving me insane, but I know that you can work this out. How would you describe yourself in 3 words? You don't have to explain, you can just give us the 3 words.
Goofy, optimistic, and faithful.
Okay.
But
Just what I look for in everyone is loyalty. I'm pretty loyal to
Yeah, you are.
people.
Definitely.
I'm a fairly serious person, but at the same time, I'm totally the opposite. I'm gonna have to say I'm goofy too. I'm really goofy.
I think everybody's pretty goofy, yeah.
Like anyone
No,
who
I
actually
really
knows me, will, like, they know, like, I'm a cry laugher. If
Oh
I
my
laugh,
gosh,
I will
yes,
cry.
you
I will laugh so hard that I
doesn't
cry.
matter where we are. If you tell her too many jokes, she will look like she is crying out of both eyes. It is the funniest thing ever. I died. Just do it.
Literally. Yeah. Okay, so loyal, goofy, and sincere.
Okay, those are great.
what song could be your theme song? Like when you guys imagine this, I mean like you're
my
walking in the cafeteria and everybody stops to look at you. What's your song while you're walking down the wrong way?
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to say Masterpiece by Tori Kelly. I love that song, and
I like that
love
song
Tori
too.
Kelly, and Lecrae's in it as well, and I really like that
I
song.
like that.
It really describes my personality and like who I am, you know. I just yeah.
Listen to this song. It's called "You Don't Get Me." So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that.
I don't think I've heard that song before.
Me either.
Okay, what's your least favorite part about school?
I would have to say the way that school is ran nowadays, because teachers make me so mad, and kids, and that they assume that everybody is inappropriate and like all secular and stuff like that. So like they got these kids like blaspheming and cursing, and they're playing movies that I don't feel comfortable with watching in my Christian faith, and I just think it's so disrespectful for them like to let school get that far away. Like I remember when I was little, and school used to be like more strict, and like I feel like it's just getting worse and worse, and it's making me like so disappointed. And like kids don't even have a choice. Like nowadays with like rights, I'm not even gonna get into that because I don't like judging people or whatever and like their walks and everything, but like the stuff that they're allowing kids to learn about so prematurely, I think is just totally not fair. Like they're not even old enough to understand what they're talking about. So I just think it's just really disrespectful to our faith and like people who believe different things. I just think that's really disrespectful.
What I don't really like in school, sometimes with teachers, they have, they can kind of make you feel uncomfortable while asking a question. Like some teachers can feel, the school setting can feel uncomfortable and intimidating. If I want to ask a question, or I don't want to sound like I'm stupid in front of a whole bunch of people. So I feel like the learning environment can kind of be a little bit intimidating. So basically, not feeling comfortable to ask a question or not being on the same level as everyone.
What's your favorite part of your relationship with God? Like, what's your favorite attribute? Like, your favorite thing that you can do with him or go to him about? Something you would share with others that they may not know about him.
Okay, I feel like what I love is that I think of God as my best friend. So no matter if I'm like being goofy with myself, I feel like I'm never really alone. No matter when I'm alone, I still feel like He's here, His presence. Like I could just tell Him my whole entire day, like, Lord, this person almost made me lose myself. Like they were just like pushing me to those limits. But He understands how I feel, and no matter what, He like understands that me that no one else can, and that's how I always feel the most comfortable. You know, no matter what, with God, I know He's my friend. You know what?
Yeah.
I think for me, just knowing that I can't fall out of His hand, like,
That's a real
once you're saved, that's it. You can't just not be saved anymore. Like, oh, I just walked away from God. You can't walk away from Him. Like, He has you.
I really like that too.
He chaseth those whom He loves, and He chastiseth them.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
What is something God has taught you this week, or you've learned from someone else that God's trying to tell you?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Patience.
No. That's in every second day.
Ooh!
But why do you think that? Like, did you hear that on a sermon, or hear that from somebody else or a situation?
Just kind of realized it when I'm just, because my instructors,
No, Rugrats, stop! Sorry.
my instructors are always just like, never giving me the time of day. Like, I don't care if you got it. Like, the majority of everybody else got it, so I just have to be patient and like, wait for them to like, get to you.
So basically, I'm asking God about something, and He revealed to me that when He asks you to do something, and there's a sacrifice that you're gonna have, like you're gonna sacrifice multiple things to do what He's asking you to do. He's not going to ask you to do that if what's on the other side is not going to be greater than what you're sacrificing.
Wow.
And I learned that from Michael Todd's sermon, like the sermon series of Crazy Faith, and that really helped me with clarity on a really big decision I'm going to have to make in my faith, you know, and being honest about something.
What is some wisdom that you have for relationships? Like something that you've learned that was either good or bad from relationships.
Okay. Alright.
And it doesn't have to be like the boy that you used to go out with or anything like that. Like, it could be like any relationship. Like a relationship with your friend or your mom or your siblings.
I think what I've been really learning in relationships is that, like, kind of not putting up a wall over yourself and not being afraid to let people see the real you, either if they like it or they don't like it, not trying to change yourself for them, and just honestly, like, not being defensive and accepting people into your life, just being like, okay, God, I'm going to let people in my life more. I'm not going to try to push them away if I get closer to them, or I think I might lose them. Just being able to be open to taking a chance if you lose them, if you don't lose them, if they like you, if they don't like you. I think just letting that wall down.
Yeah.
That's what I've been really learning about myself.
One thing I've learned is that you need to pray about everything, and that worrying about stuff, it's not going to solve the problem, and that if you have time to worry, then you have time to pray about it, and that's really hard to do, especially when you're like, God, I got to think about this, I got to think about my decision, and He's like, just submit it to me. I got it. I already handled it. I mean, you're worrying about it right now in this season, but like a couple of hours, a week, a month, a year, however long from now, I'm already going to have it solved. So if you would just submit it to me right now and stop fighting me, it could happen faster.
Definitely.
And so that goes with everything, like with friends, and I'm dealing with fighting with my friend, if I'm dealing with fighting with my parents, or my mom is stressed out, or my dad, or my sister, or my brother, or relationship-wise, anything. I'm just like, I'm learning to start praying about things I'm worried about and take them out of my hands.
Yeah.
That's great. Okay, guys, well, we've really had a lot of fun doing this. I bet you guys have learned a lot more about us. We've learned about a lot more about each other.
Yes.
And so, this has been really great. Maybe we should do this again sometime, honestly.
Thank you so much, you guys, for supporting us and watching, and we will catch you guys next time. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel and comment any more questions you have for us or answers to any of our questions that we've asked in this video. We'd love to hear from you guys.
If you guys want to see more videos like this, please
Or
comment
more
below.
Maddie.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, or guests.
Please tell us, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.